What is good, interweb? I hope you and yours are okay. I know it's been 125 years. Well, actually, it's been like 2, 3 weeks since I made a video, but consistently making like geek news and or what you should be role playing and other things. It's been what, since January around that time, and I just hit my 5 year anniversary last year. So what had happened was, is I thought about it and I said, you know what? Let me actually, we'll put some of the Xenogears music on, and then that things that bored. God, but put some of that on, and then jump on here and at least let y'all know that I will not be returning until May the 1st. And the reason why I chose May the 1st is because it's on a Saturday, and that way either I can stream here on the tube with some R&D type stuff, or not even so much R&D because it's really my video game creation process, which I started doing pixel excuse me, a sprite a while ago. So I don't know if you guys remember when I was out here doing sprites for RPG Maker a few weeks back, about a month. Oh, see, the time goes by so fast. A few months ago, I actually started getting a program and taking classes and courses and different things to help me learn better how to make pixels the right way. So then later on, I can do it from my own game because I'm going to have to go the indie route. And there's nothing wrong with the indie route at all, especially the Switch and PlayStation and Xbox and a lot of these new systems or the new wave of things have shown us. I think it started around the 360s when the indies really hit onto home consoles. And to be able to sell a game for 15 to 10 to 20 bucks, and be on a major console platform, one of the big three, and even with the Sega Phoenix. That's a godsend, and then that's a step in the right direction as well. So I will probably be doing some more of that or Animal Crossing here on YouTube to get these numbers up. We still hashtag road to 1K. I ain't going nowhere. I was just talking to some of the homies. Shout out to the homie Perplex. Uh, Shout out to the homie Cherry Man, we all started like in 2016, and we still out here doing it. The homie Cherry Man just made his triumphant return at the third quarter of last year. That's like in the fall. And he been out a Team Stadia, however you want to say it. He out here reproducing and making videos. I had some IRL stuff, which many of y'all knew about. Thankfully, my grandfather is doing good with from he recovered from COVID, and then my mom had to go to doctors, little minor stuff that she had to go through, and then it's just IRL stuff. You have some lows, you have some highs, but what you really learn is it's not so much you're gonna hear this, the old man gamer advice for you. With the end of the game, it's so much of the journey of the game. Yeah, you finally get a chance to beat the boss at the end who was trying to take over the world, but what made the game so fun and good is because of the characters you met and the struggles and the hardship and the grinding out on the field and get your ass handed to you by a beast that was more levels than you thought it was going to be, and you ended up just done sizzle. But anyway, yes, I'm still here. I actually have big plans with things. I had really been going over my head for the longest of what direction I wanted my channel to go. I was looking at the time. What direction I want my channel to go. And in my heart of hearts, I still love the news and feel that I can make it with the geek news. I just got to do better than cheddar. When it comes to that, and not even so much better than cheddar. I gotta do so much as in making sure my videos aren't in restricted mode, because as I told many of y'all before, on a previous video, YouTube has my videos in a restricted mode, and I was able to appeal. So I think it's about between 60 and 100 who've been appealed now. And if you guys are in restricted mode, basically it means that YouTube decided that it was something that I said or did that was not suitable for all audiences, which I mean, I got some controversial takes like Piccolo ain't black because that ninja ain't black. But other than that, I found out that it was be my tone, how I'm yelling and coming off on video. So I decided, you know what? Hey, man, I'm pretty chill anyway. 9 times out of 10, when I'm streaming, I'm chilling. I do got my highs and my lows and my peaks and my valleys with my voice, but we'll work it out. And what I have done so far is things happen for reasons. It's because if that didn't happen, I might have thought, hey man, I might want to leave YouTube alone or something because I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not gonna say fast. I'm just not getting anywhere after 5 years, and I'm still in the trenches. And I know because I've seen it done not only with my some of my more popular favorite YouTubers and Twitch streamers, is that it's a grind, it's a marathon, like Nipsey Hussle said, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. It's a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint. So I'm older, wiser now, smooth like Kaiser now, and mature when I started into YouTube. So in the business is entrepreneurship, which I already knew, which is why I completed the book, did the store, which I've got new and interesting merchandise is going to be coming soon. But again, the reason why I really was worried about YouTube hitting that 1,000 mark and being able to be monetized is not just for the AdSense, because the AdSense is cents, see, but is to break open my community even more. Where like right now, if I'm not going to be making videos until May, I can actually just put that in the community tab and just talk about that community wise. So I do have that in the works. I had been streaming Twitch 5 days a week, and for the last couple of weeks, not so much the last week, but the 2 weeks before then, I had been towards the beginning of this month. But what happened was, is in order to get other things done, I decided that, you know, I'm gonna have to scale some of that back. And as you can see, guys, one of the things that I use on over to for Twitch is here, and I'm going to be implementing more into YouTube and to the Geek News and other videos, is my space thing, which is my story refugee is in space, and then I'm tying all these things together with loading screens and characters and different things. So then I'm not only, so if I'm using it for Twitch, then I'm using it for YouTube, and I'm using it for my actual game, and that goes for sound effects and other graphics and things that I'm paying for or I'm building straight up. So you can't always find me over there on why do I always forget? Twitch/TV dot the Geek Show. Geek Show. Oh, on Twitch. I won't be back until May 1st then, so probably not until May 1st. So I'm gonna say it's going to be May 3rd, unless I just get a hankling just to jump in to play a game or stream like with the homies or something. Cause I did just get the 3 months for Final Fantasy 14 or Monster Hunter or Mario Kart or something like that. If I just jump on some kind of game, but that's what I wanted to do. I did want to give you guys the update on exactly that and why I decided to go this route. You can see it at this particular juncture. Like right now, what I have is I using OBS Streamlabs with their widgets and with their, I can make pre-programmed things, so that way I don't have to do so much in post-production, especially when it's a topic or just a stream share or something else. But I have been working on all those things which I needed to complete before I did it because it was taking too long. So I've actually did a video, which is the long version for you guys to remember Toonami. It's heavy Toonami, Toonami faithful from back in the 90s, which might be way before y'all. So just, you know, sit back and like it. Well, not sit back and like it, but enjoy it. Hopefully you like it. But I made a new Geek opening for the news, and I am going to rock with the space theme with the news. I'm not going to be showing my face as much on the news in order for me to be able to port out more news, because it was killing me doing so much and in Twitch and in IRL and in everything else. So what I am going to be doing is being behind the camera, being, you know, camera off, but doing news again about gaming, entertainment, anime, and comedy. I'm going to be doing those on particular days, so you'll know what it is, the what type of opening it is. You can tell if it's anime or not. Plus, you can tell the thumbnails, but like that. I've also invested in TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy, and what's the other one? IKV Vid. Those are two really good programs for those of y'all who are really sincere and really trying to make your video experience better, as well as Place It is one of my favorite places that I use to get footage and different things from. So we out here, y'all. We ready. I invested. I'm paying taxes. We ready. So let me show this to y'all real quick, and then I'll be right back. See, Stream Deck, I gotta fix all these too. Be right back. Hold on. Right back. This the opening. So that was just a little sample. I still need to work some kinks out, but that's the sample of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna cut it down for anime, entertainment, and well, no, it's no comedy because I feel I always do spring a little comedy, throughout, no matter what. Also, what I'm going to be doing for the news is, let me see if I can put this up here. So you'll see exactly what I mean. As you've seen right up here, I have a top thing with a banner. I'm going to be using that as a green screen so I can put who's subscribed and different goals and different things within there. I'm also going to be integrating a lot more when it comes to Twitch. I'm going to be integrating more of making the experience like a role-playing game where you're able to level up and you're able to do different things. As far as, let's see if we can see this here. Okay, so we're going to do, what is one of my, okay, here we go. We're gonna do nice. So this is also what I've been working on. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Just because, you know what happens, just because now I don't want to do it. Or is it because I need to open it? I don't know. See, this is why you always gotta check things. But it ain't working. It's probably because I don't have Stream Deck or the actual app and everything open right now. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's because I don't have chatbot open right now. That's probably the reason why. But in the meantime, what I will do is this. See, so where is my buttons? See, I got to get all my buttons correct and ready. Here we go. So, what I want to do, I'm not going to be able to, of course, sit here and play every single thing that, like that. But what I can do is be able to have it where I have stuff with when I'm talking about different news things or different articles and different situations, I can have it where you'll see on the screen, and then it'll still be able to have, subscribe here, who did this, and then I also have, as you've seen on the bottom here, a ticker. I am working on better screening and other things to make it more of a better, more experienced, a better experience. Let's put it that way. As well as, I don't know where I put those at, as display monitors and things. So let's see if this is going to work now, because I have it. So let's see, I'm going to type in boom.
Boom, got him.
Okay, so I just got to make sure I have chatbot always open anytime I do it. So what that's going to do is I'm going to be able to, I've made it where subs and VIPs and moderators and the chat in general in Twitch will have their own commands that you'll be able to do, and you can rank up from within the system through job classes and other things. So I got dreams, I got goals, but that I have been working on, and that's where I've been. So between IRL and doing this, that's where I've been. I've been doing my best to do that because, and I always mention Project Studio Red, where they just came out on an article. I didn't read the full article, but they talked about how they learn from their mistakes and stuff of what to do and what not to do now that they messed up this game. And I don't have to read the whole article to know that don't put a half shitty ass game out. You got to put the whole thing out. You rather wait and scale something back and make it come at a later time so you get it right. Like, it would have been better if it came out at E3 or around now than to get the hype that it was getting for all of that time. But on that note, I don't know what the hell that just did there. Oh, also, let's try save.
Initializing.
So I went and was cutting up some of the voice AI to make particular ones, and I'm still going to have other sound effects and different things like that people that in the chat will be able to use and get points for the participation versus just viewing me, and be able to use later. How this translates to here on YouTube? Well, again, like I mentioned, you'll be able to see certain screens and it'll give you a different vibe. It's going to be cleaner, let's put it this way, even when I'm reading stuff or stuff like that. But that's it so far. I didn't want to make this a 100-hour video, even it's already long. But then again, for those of y'all who missed me, appreciate it. I miss y'all too. I'll be back May 1st. That's like really only a week away. So I got a lot of work to do. So I'm in the lab now, continue to be in this lab, and I will holler at y'all later. As always in the web, remember to eat, sleep, geek. Like James Harden. Steph Curry with the pot. Twist that around that way. Boom. Ah. Repeat. I'll holler at y'all later.